Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Garden-Knox. In this video I'm going to show you how to propagate the Philodendron Birken by cutting off this little pup that's grown off to the side. As you can see, the original plant's gone quite leggy, quite ugly, so I'll cut this off and propagate it so I can have it as an indoor plant. Alright, before you cut a shoot off, you want to make sure it's got some roots. Let's see, there's a root there. Another root there in the ground, and a third one going in the ground. So we can cut that off. So I'm going to use this nice and sharp and sterilized knife to just cut the stem of the pup off, separate it from the main plant, and then I'm just going to use my fingers and work them into the dirt to try and detangle and uproot this little pup. And I'm going to try my best not to damage any roots. So after just a few minutes of coercion, I was able to pull the Philodendron Birken pup from the soil, and I managed to do it without damaging too many roots, I believe, because most of it came out attached still. So I know this is going to propagate, no worries, because it's got its roots, and so it'll be able to feed itself and drink water. Now to plant it in a pot, I'm just going to use just a plain old 100ml grow pot, put some mesh in the bottom to cover the holes up so no soil falls out, and then just use an indoor potting mix to plant it in. Now one thing you shouldn't do, because it's got that fresh cut from the stem, and I'm going to cut these roots down a little bit because they're quite long, is water the plant right away. You got two options. You're going to just leave the plant sit in the shade inside somewhere so it doesn't dry out, so the cuts can heal over, or you can just plant it in some soil, some dry soil, and just not water it for around about a week, as long as you have it sitting somewhere out of the sun. When I do water it though, I will just mist the leaves once or twice in that 7-day window, just to make sure the plant doesn't dry out before it does get to the watering time, and I'm going to make sure it sits somewhere not in direct sunlight. But here it is, 7 days later. You can see the soil's very dry. Just when you water it, you'll just have to go slow because the soil will be so dry that it could just run off the top of the pot and not actually soak through. The water just sits on the surface. I got to take my time just to make sure I put sufficient water in and the soil all gets watered. So I hope you found that video useful, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you can see all my new videos and all my old ones. Thank you.